Excuse me LP, do you have a minute?
For you, Lance, anytime.
What do you think of QE?
The Federal Reserve's policy of quantitative easing?
Yes.
I think it is exactly what they say it is. An extraordinary measure. In the toolbox of tricks at the Fed, QE is one of the most extreme.
Do you think it will cause inflation?
By definition, QE is inflation, an increase in the money supply. But more importantly, it's also a devaluing of the dollar. Same thing from different perspectives. The dollar's buying power is diminished as its supply is increased.
What should we do about it?
I don't want to give you financial advice, Lance, but I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm getting out of the dollar and paper and moving into tangibles.
Tangibles?
You know, things I can use and hold physically. Tools, food, income property, guns, gold, silver, ammo, and so on. I consider my portfolio to be well diversified, but all stuff that has tangible value to me now and some that I suspect may hold value as the paper fiat currencies lose value.
Fiat? Isn't that an Italian car?
That's funny, Lance. Yes, I guess Fiat is a car maker. No, I mean fiat as in a currency that's not backed by anything. You know, like how the dollar was once backed by gold.
Why is that important?
If a currency isn't backed by something with intrinsic value, a fundamental value not tied to any market, it's fiat. Or has value because the government says it does.
So isn't that good enough?
Some think so. Actually, America is as successful as it is because so many people think so. The problem is that the value comes from a general consensus that our currency has value. So in other words, a fiat currency has value because enough people believe it does. Truth be told, it's worthless paper. But since we agree it has value, people trade it.
The whole thing sounds silly when you put it that way.
Exactly. So the Fed's QE may continue to work for a long time. It will only break down if people stop believing it has value. If they can keep the inflation of commodities low enough, like food and fuel, the people will probably go about their days happily working their jobs and paying their bills.
But if they wake up?
Then the Ponzi-like scheme that paper money is will end. We could see a real breakdown in all systems. Google the words hyperinflation in Brazil. They went through this recently. You can read about how the social order can break down. The main difference is that if the United States dollar collapsed, the effect would be felt worldwide. By the way, this is one of the ways the final blow of the paradigm shift I've talked about could be triggered. A loss in confidence in the dollar and its subsequent collapse.
I bet. Well, I guess I keep on stacking bullion, beans, and bullets then. Thanks LP.
No problem, buddy.